Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And yes, it's like I really feel blessed after seeing all the lovely comments from you all guys, and like your appreciation, it means a lot to me. It just gave me so much strength that yes, I should keep on doing this kind of videos, and you're liking my content. So yes, I'm very blessed and I'm very thankful to all of you that you gave your precious time to watch my video, to check my content, and you supported me like that in that way. So I'll be always thankful for that. And yes, I'll always keep one thing in my mind, that I won't ever regret you subscribing my channel, that I just fill up your YouTube feed like nothing, and just putting some bogus contents and everything. But yes, I'll always be giving you some kind of informative things, so that even you're giving me your time, you're getting something, even it is information, but you're getting something that is useful to you. Alright, so without any delaying, let's start our video. So yeah, you might be thinking that you might be thinking by seeing my thumbnail, that why have I put it like hashtag no traitors allowed. Obviously we can't let any kind of traitors be in our country that can corrupt our system, that can go against our system just by having the facilities of our own land. They are eating the rice produced by our own land, they are drinking the water, getting away from our own natural rivers and everything, but we can't let them to stay over here. So the reason why have I chosen this topic to take it, because see, yesterday when 3 Mohammed terrorists were killed by our brave Indian soldiers, and I salute them, and there's a big respect for them in my heart. Obviously it should be in anybody's heart, it should be anybody's in any Indian's heart. So yeah, the reason that when they successfully countered those 3 Mohammed terrorists, and one out of them was an IED expert, Abdul Rahman, IED expert. Can you even think that if he gets a bomb, how much explosive he can be, or how much have he planned to do explosions and everything? He was from Pakistan and everything. Obviously you know all the facts and reasons, I'm just trying to explain it by myself. So the reasons that when they have successfully took down those 3 Mohammed terrorists, there were some persons on the place of attacking going on by our brave Indian army. They were throwing pebbles and stones on our army. So can you just even imagine what was going on in their mind? What were they thinking? That they were throwing pebbles on the heads and on the body of our own hero and soldiers? So what could they achieve from that? What were they achieving from that? Nothing. Their mind is just empty. They have nothing to do in the world, they have nothing to succeed or anything. That's why, even being an Indian, obviously if they were in Kashmir, they were Indian, they are Indian, and even being an Indian, they are throwing pebbles and stones on our soldiers on the time of attacking some three dangerous terrorists who can even kill or explode the whole Kashmir. So can you just even imagine what would be the situation if those 3 terrorists have done something wrong? We could lose our soldiers, we could lose our people there in Kashmir and everything. It's just too devastating. It would be so devastating that we can't even imagine about it. But our brave Indian army have taken down them. So this kind of people, I don't know what kind of mindset do they have. First of all, the Indian army and our soldiers, they are just being on the border side, thinking for us. They are just, if some people thinks or tries to say that they are nothing doing much great, they're just being there to get salary, and they're earning money by there, they are not there for free. Listen to me once. Nobody does, everything comes at a cost. Nobody does anything for free. So if they are there, money is a secondary thing. The first thing they are doing it for is for safety of us. If the army would not be on the border today, we might be like sharing our own lands with some kind of Pakistani or Bangladeshi. We can't just even imagine the situation and the way Hafiz Naiko was taken down, and everything was taken down. Our Indian army does it every single time. So we should be proud of them for no reason. I'm telling you, we should be just proud of them, because there would be like thousands and thousands of reasons to be proud of them, to be thankful to them, and we can't even say thank you to them in our whole entire life. So those kind of people who are throwing pebbles at them, they should be hanged. I am saying that they should be hanged freely, openly, by finding out them, because they're doing nothing. That they should be given mercy. If they're throwing pebbles at the Indian army at the time of attacking to those terrorists, to those 3 Jaish-e Mohammed deadly terrorists, then they are doing a terrorism too. They're doing a crime at the time, and on the charge of that crime, they should be hanged. Openly. And you know what? The main thing is that we don't even know how many traitors are there in our own country. There are so many big political leaders. I'll not mention the whole name, but yeah, there are so many big political leaders who always say that the government of India, the GOI, who always tweets that the GOI should respond what's going on between India and China border things, and the GOI should inform about the migrant workers when this pandemic was going on, even though our government was doing such a great job. Yeah, and one thing, I'll never say things politically. It will be always non-political. If anybody is doing something wrong, I'll try to express it in my way. So don't get me wrong if I would think that I'm taking something in political ways. So please don't hold on there, and don't think that I'm taking things in political way. Alright? So the thing is that there are so many big leaders. You can even go on the Twitter and check that. I'll not. If you comment me or just ask me personally, then I could tell you that about whom I am talking, but I will not say this in the video. But there are so many leaders who just goes on Twitter and tweet anytime that what is GOI doing, why are they not responding to migrant workers, why are they not doing this, why are they not responding to India-China border alienation and everything. But the main thing is that when yesterday this big thing happened, then this great thing was done by our Indian army, was done by our Indian soldiers. Those political leaders, even that particular political leaders, I know some of you might know it very nicely. That political leader didn't even tweeted once that yes, great job done by our government, great operation done by our Indian army. Okay, leave the government sides, both of them, they'll never appreciate each other, so leave it. They could even tweet once that our Indian army, our soldiers have done such a great job. They have taken down those 3 Jaish-e Mohammed deadly terrorists, and those stone pebblers, those criminals, those traitors should be taken down from our country. Those should need to be hanged and everything. But no, they won't say. Why would they say something like that? Because they're not getting sympathy for coming back in the elections, right? They would not get that if they will say something like migrant workers should be sent back home and everything. If they do something controversial that can, from where they can gain some votes for the next elections and everything, that's a totally different thing. But they won't say the things. They won't say this kind of things. And yeah, especially, let me hold on for a second. I'll tell you some particular names and I'll show you some pictures. Especially on this pebble throwing incident, there are some persons who are representing and saving and being sympathized. They're sympathizing those pebble throwers and they're supporting them, and they're saying that they are doing things because due to alienation. Do they even know the meaning of alienation or what? This such kind of big thing. They do come in TV shows and everything. They are kind of panelists on some debates of the biggest news channels of India. But they are supporting, and every time, even on the death of Hafiz Naikul, some of them, I'll mention the names right now, I'll mention the names and show you the pictures also. They were saying that Hafiz Naikul was their brother, and he was being forced due to situations. Comment me once. Can you think that anyone could do a terrorist activity due to some kind of situation or pressure in his mind? Can you think even for once? No, right? No one can do it. So wait a second, I'll give you the names. Hold on a minute. Alright. The first one is Syed Babar Qadri. Those men, I hated so much. I hate him so much that I can't even express. And the second was Majid Hydari, Waqar Bhatia, and Ranzul Shah. These four persons, every time something good happens with the Indian army and in Kashmir, those people come in the front line and they say, no, it's not good. They say, no, it can't be done. They say, no, it's not a big thing. It's not a thing to be celebrated. And they say, and some of them, among Waqar Bhatia and Ranzul Shah, they were saying that even when they are asked that, do you think stone pavlers are good? Should they given justice, or should they given mercy or anything else? But they were saying no, they're not even accepting the fact that yes, those are the terrorist people, those are having terrorist kind of mindset. They're saying that what's happening between India and China, why are our government not responding to us? So you can't even think the worst situations going on in our country because of those traitors. I think we should stand together. We should stand together by not even doing anything, but we should stand together for those political leaders. We should stand together for those kind of traitors who are in our country, who throw pebbles at the time of operation of killing a terrorist. I can't even imagine on those words what to say that about those traitors and everything. But yeah, I guess soon our government or any of our much more bigger people than us will take respond to it. And yes, so with all, that's a wrap for today's video. And yeah, I might sometimes get confused that to keep this video long or short, but I'm sorry that video gets long all the time. But yeah, so if you like the video, you can just give it a thumbs up, and if you think that this video is needed to be shared to someone else, you can give a share. And yes, if you're coming for the first time, or if you're coming and if you're liking my content really, then you can support me just by doing nothing, just giving a hit on the subscribe button and press the bell icon, so you can get my video tomorrow and the notification will come to you. And yes, so with all that, thanks, it's a wrap from my side, and I'll be coming tomorrow with another kind of topic that can give you a bit of information. And yes, if you want me to cover up topics that you really want to know and everything, you can just comment down below and I'll be discussing about that particular topic. So yeah, thank you for coming to my video. That's all. Meet you tomorrow. Yeah, that's a wrap.